Hey guys, and welcome to the final part of the Sonic Colors playthrough. Man, this is a short game.
Where's the party? We're invited to the party. False advertising.
Let's find out what the good old doctor's been up to.
Good doctor.
Well, the mind control cannon is full enough for what it has to do. I will have the last laugh.
You're always laughing.
How is laughing last special? Isn't that like being the slowest one to get the joke?
People look at me like I'm an idiot. Forget about it. That's because you are an idiot. You talking to me?
Yes!
There's nobody else here, so I must be talking to you. Why haven't we fixed your voice chip yet? Yo, quit wasting my batteries over here. I've been working on it all day.
Ignore that convenient skipped icon there.
Never mind. In a few seconds, it won't matter anyway, since the world will have only one thing on its mind.
What's that, boss?
Me.
No,
Oh,
do not
no.
want.
Too late, he's powering it up. I'm surprised Sonic has not seen any of this happening. It's like, yeah, I've destroyed the generators, but what if he still? What about the energy he still managed to get? Oh fuck! And again, this is not the time where Sonic actually screws up for once. That doesn't happen till Lost World. But here's the thing: remember that tower we saw after the first boss that was leaking?
Oh boy. I'm guessing that wasn't planned.
Nope. And for once, it wasn't Sonic's fault.
Yeah, because I know in Lost World he like jumped the gun and ended up screwing everyone else over.
Why isn't the moon blown in half?
We just finished repairing it.
That's one thing I hate about the continuation. They did have something dramatic as blowing up half of the moon, but then they say, "Oh no, it
It's
didn't
just
happen."
magically repaired.
Yes.
somehow.
This can't be happening. It's backfiring. Impossible.
I like how the judges go back to its original position.
Yes, let's harness an unknown alien power and use it for evil plan. What could possibly go wrong?
Was that a Bubsy reference you just did?
No.
What are you talking about? He hasn't stopped all of them. Name one.
He can't.
And that's his voice back.
My voice. It's back. All right.
There's the sweet sound by auditory processors new and loved.
Now I remember why we changed his voice.
Unfortunately, with this voice, he's a total idiot.
For a setback, but this thing's far from over.
So,
I will
so his biggest concerns are, in a time of crisis like this, are a robot's voice chip and Sonic.
That's for sure.
Well, the place is not colliding down to Earth, it's just been destroyed. So here's our last area of the game, Terminal Velocity
How many acts? 6?
2,
Ah.
with the final boss. But thankfully, it's not nearly as punishing as Eggman Land.
I got a bad feeling about this.
He's in, boys! He did it! He said it!
Yeah, there's your Star Wars line.
I feel the ground shaking under my feet and see plumes of dust rising and rubble tumbling and aliens running for their lives. Yeah, I get a bad feeling. So, how about you and me make like Eggman's hairline and recede?
Oh, savage.
This is running to the space elevator time.
Yep, Terminal Velocity is basically again, it's the last area of the game, but remember how Eggman Land was punishing as fuck? This I think Sega's and Sonic Team's way of apologizing for that, but I think they did too much because this is pathetically easy. It's just running in a straight line, avoiding obstacles.
So this is just the entire stage.
This is just the entire stage. And the second act, actually, doesn't have a ranking system because it's just a straight line. That's it. So in reality, you've only got one act and one boss.
Is the next act at point of no return?
No, actually, it's just like, it's one of those pointless acts, like, what's the point of it? It's one of those acts where it's a stage, but it could have easily been a cutscene.
Because usually in these sorts of games, there's always like a point of no return where you can't go back until once you cross that line of no return, you can't go back or anything until you beat the game.
Now watch yourself here, there is these little steps here which will cause Sonic to tumble, and you do not want that, especially with these lasers found out, because you have no control.
Because you won't be able to quick step when that
Yeah.
happens. Whee!
And this is the worst part for me. You not only got monobugs to deal with, but the crab thing comes back. And if you go too far, the camera shifts like this and you won't be able to see where the lasers are until it's too late. It's like all my worst fears come together. This was a bitch to record because I kept on dying at the last possible second because I got hit by lasers, losing all my range, then I got hit by a monobug in less than a second.
He's not even there.
He's popping up here now. Here's the prick.
I'm back. Hey there, you wanna win? I've got a candy here for you. Yeah, I don't need the candy. I've got all the candy I can eat back on Earth.
Like, see what I mean? You slow down, he catches up, then you have to boost so he doesn't do that one hit because I think you can't jump at this against this
No,
guy.
you can't.
Nope.
You were bringing that up earlier.
It doesn't give you the prompt to jump.
Even
And
though
this
you
is
can
where,
do it in Unleashed.
and see what I mean, where they put the mobugs, you can't see him until you see the lasers until it's too late.
It's like Resident Evil 4 quick time event levels of reaction time you need for it.
Yeah. Not to mention that it's random whether the motobugs give you wisps or not.
Ranks. Oh, no boost. Oh!
Oh! That was lucky.
What are we getting?
Booyah!
Hey!
I will never touch that stage again.
Oyakasha! 3 extra lives.
Oh, what you saw there was absolute luck. 9 times out of 10 I would get hit at the last minute and then it'll cost me the rank. That was pure luck.
Well, you got it. That's all that matters.
Yeah, there's a unique egg pond there, but you never fight it.
Time to bail.
Back to the snail transportation. Here's your final boss.
Leaving so soon. There are no lines, and I've saved the best rides for last. At least let me stab your hand so you can come back.
Ooh.
I know you're trying to be clever with this whole amusement park pun thing, but it's just coming off lame. Just say you're going to destroy us and stop embarrassing yourself.
That's what I tell Colin every time he does a pun off screen.
But you foil my speeches
It's
as
not
well.
that Ted from Brain Scratch.
No matter. I will destroy you, and I will be victorious.
Points to every other game before this.
Like a million times better. Thank you.
This robot is special. He's powered by the energy from your little
So special, it shows up again in Forces.
Yeah.
So
It's the same exact fight.
knowing you, but it hasn't.
I have to admit I'm a little scared. I don't think we can beat this guy.
Oh, I don't know, the previous, 18 years say so.
Sonic!
Bye, Tails!
Just got one last thing to do. As for you.
Final boss time.
Insert Naruto vs Sasuke clash here.
And this is also follows the tradition that was in Sonic 06 and Unleashed, where the main theme is fully orchestrated.
I love this stream.
Well, it actually has 2 phases, actually. Where when you get halfway through his health, the music changes to reach for the stars fully orchestrated. This is just an original orchestrated piece. So this is where he uses the Wisp powers against you. But for most of the time, he uses cubes, laser, and spikes. Nothing else. But that's all you gotta do, just hit one of his tentacles, and then get to the cockpit, and also to get an extra hit, once you're falling down, boost.
Where did all the wisps come from? He just sucks them out of nowhere.
He sucks them out of nowhere. Because it just sucks them out
Game
of nowhere.
convenience.
So as you see right here, home and attack it, and then as soon as you get some boost so you can get extra hit. And once you get all the corresponding wisps out of his machine, that means that's when you can do the final hit.
Yeah, see, the wisps are coming out of nowhere.
Yeah. And this is when he starts combining wisps together. So he's going to use cube and laser. You just want to position yourself where the cubes are. Jump over the spikes.
Mr. Point Exploiter.
Yeah.
Quick step, quick step.
I want to finish this off with a satisfying end.
Will we see the S rank?
We'll see. And this is where the second beam comes in.
Oh yeah. This is one of the best tracks in the franchise. Too bad we're not going to hear it for very long.
You only hear it for like what, a minute, and just when it ends, that's when the music gets bigger. Better, I mean, not bigger.
I wouldn't be surprised if you actually just intentionally let it go on for longer so we could
Here's a
hear
little
it.
bit fun fact about this. The cubes here, you can actually pull back on this left stick to slow yourself down so you can position yourself correctly.
And hear the music for longer. Just listen to this, folks. This is amazing.
And that's it.
Like, listen, the music's getting to the best part, and
And this is where you use every single wisp.
unlimited colors.
Yes.
More like
Unlimited power! Or unlimited pancakes. Looks like Eggman's blasting off again. Twinkle. And that's your final boss.
right as it was getting to the chorus.
Yeah.
D. Imagine if it stayed at D.
Way! What a satisfaction way to end this game. Pod goes perfection.
Grab the ring! No, the ring disappeared.
Don't care, it's the end of the game. And as usual, he somehow survives.
Forces when you destroy the Nega-Wisp again, you don't actually hear him or see him again after that. So did we kill Eggman?
Because the Eggman announcer just flies by. But unfortunately, this has created a black hole. So we are gonna have to run for our lives because everything's getting sucked in. You know, they're pulling the Super Mario Galaxy in terms of story. Actually, it's out of Earth and then it ends with a black hole.
So it was the first two. No, wait, there were 3 acts there?
No, there's 2 acts and a boss, but the second act, this is where the second act comes in, but you'll see what I mean. It's only 30 seconds and it might as well just been a cutscene rather than just a stage. Because this is all you're doing. Run away from this black hole, and that's it. It doesn't even have its own rank. So this is kind of one of those pointless acts. You're just running away from this black hole while avoiding the bottomless pits as they fly.
76 lives. Will we lose any?
No. Well, it looks
Will
like
this be a perfect run?
But once the camera changes, you're fine. And that's it. Just run, and then the black hole will catch up to you, and then that's it. Game over.
Wait, what? We lose anyway?
See what I mean? It doesn't have its own rank. It just goes straight to a cutscene. It might as well have been a cutscene.
Yay, perfect run through, no deaths.
Well, too bad my life's not in the 90s.
Ruined forever. In fact, we are dead.
No, we're not.
Well, he's not exactly looking chipper here.
And this is where all the wisps come to put all the negative energy out.
I like this Dragon is pulling.
Aye. Again, the piano has always been beautiful pieces.
There's a piano that was used for Final Fantasy X's to Zanarkand as well.
Sonic, are you
Plus, this is also good CG. Why can't the game be like this?
You made it through that.
Like you thought I wouldn't?
The only thing I was thinking about was getting pushed into an elevator.
Well, a hedgehog's gotta do what a hedgehog's gotta do.
Great job, Sonic.
Fist bump.
I had a little help during that last part.
Why couldn't they do this from the beginning? Just touch their friends and they're going to instantly revert back to their normal selves. Well, that's the black hole gone. But where's Eggman?
Deed.
He said, thank you for saving us.
You're welcome.
Again, why can't they make that Miles Electronica gamepad option for the Wii U?
You are welcome.
Come on, that should have been a Wii U cosmetic thing that they could have made for the Lost World.
We can talk to them perfectly now. Oh, great. He says, goodbye, my friends.
Just when he got this thing working.
Just when I got this thing working.
Thank you,
Don't need it
Tails.
anymore.
Never, buddy.
Ghostbusters 2, that one joke. The Titanic arrives and Phil goes, better late than never.
And unfortunately, this is where the Wisps become a staple in terms of Sonic games. I mean, they use them again in Lost World and in Forces, but they don't explain where they come from, considering
They're just there.
They're just there. As you can see here, they're disappearing, which kind of makes sense, because I thought this would be like the one thing unique to this
How
game.
are they coming back into the franchise?
Togashi Iizuka's main continuity, apparently. And that was Sonic Colors. So, overall thoughts?
I quite like the gameplay and the music, of course. Music's always top notch. There's a lot of really good ideas with this. Quite a lot of replay value to it as well.
Now, this is actually the longest credit sequences ever in a Sonic game. This is 13 minutes total because it plays 3 songs. But what I've done here is I've sped it up so I can play the 2 main themes that are in the game. This one is Speak With Your Heart, the ending theme to Sonic Colors. Basically, it represents the way the Sonic communicates with the Wisps. But as for my overall thoughts on the game, this is probably one of the best Sonic games that you can always play right now. Yeah, the control's not perfect, but but I think it's good, but it's still a little bit slippery at times, especially when it comes to those really, really tiny platforms that you need to do precise platforming. And while the game is 80% 2D perspective and it's more on the platforming side, I still think it's a really good game. Soundtrack, fantastic. Story, a good story overall, but some of the dialogue is a bit eh.
A few funny dialogue moments as well.
Mm-hmm.
Can you control Sonic in this?
Yes, you can. That's what I'm doing. I'm just holding right. Because you can actually destroy it. You can interact with the credits and destroy them, but I couldn't be bothered. So, and also what's good about it is the variety of levels as well. I mean, you got the variety of the levels is really, really good,
yeah.
Especially considering it's an amusement park themed design where you can go crazy. I mean, we had a place where it was made of food, then there was a place full of fish, then there was asteroid coasters. Anything else you have to say?
I think I've seen everything I need. I think I've said everything I need to say.
Well, you're really straight to the point, aren't you?
Yeah. That's all I need to be, baby. Yeah, this is what I've seen here. This is a really good game.
Has this finally convinced you to actually go and find the damn game then?
Well, if I can find my Wii, maybe.
Because you did say at the beginning this is what the few modern Sonic games you've not played.
I haven't played Lost World either.
Neither have I. But I would say in terms of the main trilogy of the Mod Boost style games, this Colors and Generations, I'd still say Generations is slightly better, mainly because it makes that balance between boost to win and platforming really nicely. It's like Unleashed, it's more boost to win, while this is more platforming. Plus the level design in Generations I think is slightly better because of like multiple pathways that you can even still discover to this day.
Yeah, Unleashed takes it from me just because of the sheer nostalgia factor I have for that game at this point. And Generations is my second favorite in the modern.
Even if let's say only half of Unleashed is good.
I can tolerate the Werehog stages, but I see why people don't like them. Is there only one type of Wisp at the bottom there? Yeah.
No, it shows off all the Wisps actually. It's just random because of the credits. Yeah, these songs were made by Cash Cash. The problem is that it's auto-tune. So, yeah, this is a good song, but there's a lot more better songs out there, like Endless Possibilities. And the ending theme. And that ending theme in Unleashed, Dear My Friend. That was pretty better than this. But still, overall, Sonic Colors, it's a really good game. If you're a fan of Sonic, this is definitely one you need to add to your collection. Definitely. Even with its minor flaws here and there, but it's still overall a really good game. Definitely recommend it.
See the voices. Rush, Craig Smith, Kate Higgins, Mike Pollard, Kirk Thornton, Wally Winkler.
Yeah, this is one of the few games where the cast is really, really small. Right. Now that we finished Colors, is there anything you want to tease to the viewers about what's coming up in the future?
Well, we are going to be working on the editing for my first game, folks. What I'll be doing come time Resident Evil 0 for the PS4.
Excellent. As for me, I think I'll let you get surprised, actually.
Ooh, we got a badass over here.
Alright, look, you gotta make it more suspense to end these playthroughs.
At least everyone knows what I'm going to be playing. They have no idea what you're going to be playing.
Aye, that's the element of suspense and surprise.
Yeah, so that's so you don't lose any subscribers.
No, it doesn't matter about the numbers to me. As the support is all that I care about.
Yeah.
That's all. I don't want to treat people as numbers. That's just not right.
Yeah, you guys are amazing.
Aye, your support is what makes this channel. And without yous, we wouldn't be here. So we have yous to thank for that. So with that, I'm Andrew.
I'm Steven.
We are Cal Gaming. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see yous in the next Let's Play.
Faster, you idiot! Faster! Put your backsides into it!
Technically, we don't have backsides, boss.
I don't care! Just push! We have to hurry! I already have my revenge planned out, and next time I will not fail!
Of course you won't, boss. Of course you won't. On the bright side, a certain someone got their voice back.
I feel like my old self! All I want to do is talk! Hey, remember when we were chasing those little alien guys? What's up with those things anyway? They sure were funny looking. Smell good though? What I wouldn't give for the maddening silence of space right about now. Sushi, hey, I heard they started using fish. Bummer we didn't bring any with us. Not that we can eat it since we're robots, but we could have looked at it. I love looking at stuff. I love stuff. The fireworks show game was great. Hey, how did we get all this stuff to blow up like that anyway? Loved it. By the way, did we destroy Sonic this time? No, I'm sorry. Did we ever destroy Sonic? Where are we going?